Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about a scene that was unexpected and full of suspense. Yes, I'm talking about the Baki vs Kengan Ashura movie, where Yujiro Hanma and Kuroki Gensai make a grand entrance. This raises the question in our minds: who will win and who will lose among these legendary characters? But then the match is abruptly stopped, leaving our excitement unfulfilled. After all this, I decide that while I can't show you the next scene, I can definitely tell you who will win and who will lose. So, in this video, we'll get to know both legendary characters thoroughly, and then decide who's the master and who's the student. First, we'll talk about Kuroki Gensai, and then we'll discuss Yujiro Hanma. Kuroki Gensai is a guy who fought 5 fights in the Kengan tournament and won all 5. He is also the winner of the Kengan Annihilation tournament. Kuroki Gensai is considered the #1 character in Kengan, known for his immense power and strength. Yes, there are many debates where people argue that Kuroki is the strongest, but let's get into the specifics. In Kengan, Kuroki's first fight was with Lee-Hit, where Kuroki easily won. Then he fought Setsuna, who is known for the world's most dangerous attack, the Rakshasa's Palm, but Kuroki defeated him as well. After that, Kuroki defeated Rei, who was considered the fastest character in the tournament, essentially the Flash of the tournament. Kuroki then beat Ajido, who was considered the second most powerful character in the tournament. Kuroki's final match was with the main protagonist of Kengan Ashura, Oma Tokita, and Kuroki defeated him too. This shows that plot armor and tricks do not work against Kuroki. If we delve into why Kuroki is so formidable, the answer lies in the Kaiwan style. Its signature move, the Devil Lance, allows Kuroki to pierce through steel. He can use this technique with his thumb and toe as well. Then there's the Motion Lens, which allows Kuroki to predict his opponent's moves. And finally, there's the Kaiwan-style bone binding, similar to the Nico-style bone binding, allowing Kuroki to use his muscles to compensate for broken bones. Knowing all this, it's clear how powerful and strong Kuroki Gensai is. Now let's move on to the strongest man alive, the ogre, Yujiro Hanma. Yujiro is a man whose mere presence can make opponents' knees tremble. With one punch, fighters fall to their knees. Yujiro Hanma is not just the strongest man, but also considered the most dangerous creature in the world. He belongs to the Hanma bloodline, making him far more powerful than a normal human. Hence, Yujiro Hanma is considered more demon than human, and even his skull resembles that of a demon. Yujiro is so dangerous that his mere presence is enough to terrify anyone. When Baki grabbed Yujiro's collar, Yujiro got so angry that his aura shook the entire building, breaking the glass. Standing in front of Yujiro requires immense courage and steel balls. Yujiro Hanma is called the pinnacle of strength, meaning there is no creature on earth, in the sky, or in the sea that can match his strength. All the nations of the world fear Yujiro Hanma. In his youth, Yujiro single-handedly defeated the entire US Army, leading the US to sign a peace contract out of fear. This shows how strong and powerful Yujiro Hanma is. When Baki and Yujiro were about to fight for the first time, an earthquake of magnitude 6 struck, and Yujiro stopped it with one punch. This demonstrates his incredible strength. Even when Baki imagines Yujiro and practices, the imaginary Yujiro's punch feels like an earthquake, showing Yujiro's real power and strength. Biscuit Oliva, considered the strongest man in the USA, couldn't stand against Yujiro. Even though Oliva trained by pulling helicopters, Yujiro didn't even use 5% of his power to defeat him. Yujiro also overpowered Pickle, who used to kill and eat dinosaurs. According to the manga, Yujiro has never used his full power because he hasn't found an opponent worthy of it. If he ever had to use his full power, he would use his demon back, increasing his power 5-fold. Yujiro Hanma can dodge lightning, which travels at around 270,000 miles per hour. His punches land faster than sound. When Kumi was practicing, his body had to imagine 1,000 joints to land such punches, and his hand broke after hitting Pickle. For Yujiro, landing such punches is child's play. With one punch, Yujiro knocked down Hanayama, who had previously stopped Pickle. Yujiro's durability is immense. For example, when struck by lightning, Yujiro remained unfazed. His bone structure is like a demon's. Musashi, a character who can cut anything, couldn't cut Yujiro's neck. Musashi's sword stopped at Yujiro's throat, failing to cut his skin. When Baki used his cockroach technique to attack Yujiro at 168 km/h, Yujiro easily stopped it. In terms of techniques, Yujiro doesn't just know one martial art, he has knowledge of all martial arts techniques. He can master his opponent's technique just by observing them. Using his dress technique, he can easily defeat anyone, becoming a washerman and washing everyone. Yujiro also has a technique that sets him apart from Kuroki: his demon back. Activating the demon back increases his power 5-fold, and only those with Hanma blood can possess it. When Baki was about to lose to Oliva, he used his demon back to defeat Oliva easily. Imagine how powerful Yujiro's demon back would be. Yujiro Hanma is like a walking X-ray machine, capable of seeing anyone's disease, broken parts, or weaknesses with his normal eyes. These are the reasons why Yujiro Hanma is called the pinnacle of strength, the demon, and the ogre. So I think that even if Kuroki Gensai uses the Devil Lance with the Kaiwan style, Yujiro Hanma can dodge it with lightning speed. Even if he doesn't dodge, he can easily learn and use it against Kuroki. I don't think someone who terrifies the entire US Army, whose aura shakes buildings, who stops earthquakes with one punch, and whose imaginary character's punch feels like an earthquake, can be defeated by Kuroki. So I believe the winner here, or rather the master, is Yujiro Hanma, and the student is Kuroki Gensai. What's your opinion? Let me know in the comments. We'll discuss it and get to know each other better. See you again with another explosive anime explanation. Bye-bye, take care, see you again.